Welcome to Health Today. We're going to uncover a seemingly innocent secret that might be quietly affecting your health every single day. It's sitting quietly, innocently in your refrigerator right now. It looks harmless, and you've probably been drinking it for years like an indispensable habit. A warm glass of milk in the morning, a splash in your cereal, or simply to quench your thirst. But have you ever wondered why, after 60, do you feel your energy slowly draining away? Why do your joints feel stiffer every time you wake up or when you move around? And is there a connection between your daily habits and a hidden risk of heart problems you might never have considered? Perhaps you've even felt an unexplained tiredness or a bit of brain fog in the afternoon, and you tell yourself, "Oh, that's just because of age." But is it truly all about age? Or is there a quiet nutritional factor contributing to those symptoms? The surprising truth is, after 60, the type of milk you're drinking might no longer be the good friend it once was. It could be quietly draining your energy, stiffening your joints, and silently increasing your risk of heart problems. All without you realizing, because we've been raised with the belief that milk is good for bones, good for health. And yes, milk can be good, but which kind? A large-scale study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has issued a clear warning. This research indicates that certain common types of milk, often labeled as healthy, were directly linked to higher inflammation, weaker bones, and even faster cognitive decline in older adults. This isn't just a personal opinion. It's thoroughly tested scientific evidence from one of the most reputable journals in the field of nutrition. The study specifically highlights the importance of choosing the right foods, because what we eat, especially after a certain age, can have profound effects on every system in our body. Inflammation, for instance, isn't just a cause of joint pain. It's also at the root of many other chronic diseases older adults face, from heart disease to Alzheimer's. The real problem isn't just what kind of milk you drink, but how that milk affects your aging body. This impact doesn't happen overnight. It accumulates over weeks, months, and years until you start noticing small but significant changes in your health and energy. I know I understand how comforting that warm cup of milk in the morning can be. It brings back childhood memories, a sense of warmth, and a habit deeply ingrained in your routine. But what if I told you, just by making one simple switch, you could protect your heart, support strong bones, and feel lighter, sharper, and more alive? Age is a journey we all face. We can't stop time, but feeling strong, balanced, and in control of your life. That's something you absolutely can choose. Every single morning, you can choose to give your body the best support rather than hidden burdens. That's the difference between just aging and aging healthily and independently. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 types of milk that seniors over 60 should avoid completely. And more importantly, I'll introduce 4 powerful alternative milks, quiet allies that can help restore your energy, improve digestion, and even support better sleep and sharper memory. And trust me, one of these good milks is so overlooked, you probably don't even know it exists. But science has shown it can help reduce inflammation and protect your brain in amazing ways. So stay with me until the end of the video so you don't miss this important information. If you care about your health and independence in these golden years, don't forget to tap the like button and subscribe to our channel, your go-to source for smart, practical health tips designed specifically for seniors. And leave a quick comment. What kind of milk do you usually drink? I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's dive into the very first milk that might seem harmless, but could actually be putting your heart at risk every single day. All right, let's dive into the first milk you might be drinking every day. One that seems harmless on the surface, but could actually be putting your heart at risk. Whole milk. Whole milk, just hearing the name brings to mind its richness, creaminess, and perhaps nostalgic childhood breakfast lessons about strong bones, or that comforting warm cup before bed that our parents and grandparents often relied on. In America, whole milk was once a symbol of nutrition and health, tied to images of healthy farm families and children growing up with strong bones and teeth. It was an essential part of almost every family's refrigerator. However, what few people tell us is that for those over 60, whole milk quietly transforms into something else entirely, a slow-building threat to your heart. Our bodies are no longer the young, robust machines they once were. Nutritional needs, the ability to process fats and sugars, and activity levels all change significantly. And what was once a bountiful source of nutrition for a growing body can now become a burden. Did you know just one cup of whole milk, about 240 milliliters, contains over 4.5 grams of saturated fat. That might not sound like much, right? But consider this. This is the type of fat that the American Heart Association (AHA) recommends limiting as much as possible in your daily diet. Researchers at Harvard University found that in older adults, daily consumption of whole milk is linked to an 18% increased risk of cardiovascular disease. This is not a small number, especially when we're talking about heart health, the main engine of your body. As we age, our arteries naturally stiffen and become less flexible, a process called arteriosclerosis. At the same time, our body's metabolism also slows down significantly. This means your body doesn't process and metabolize fats as efficiently as it used to. So every time you pour that glass of whole milk, it's like quietly putting more pressure on your heart, forcing it to work harder to pump blood through less elastic blood vessels. And over time, those small pressures add up. You might start noticing symptoms like shortness of breath when walking, climbing stairs, or a kind of chest heaviness you can't explain. It's easy to blame aging and think, oh, that's just part of getting older. But in reality, very often, it's your diet whispering through those symptoms, signaling that it's time to listen and make a change. Saturated fat not only contributes to increasing LDL, bad cholesterol levels, but can also lower HDL, good cholesterol, creating a dangerous imbalance for your cardiovascular system. And here's another issue: whole milk is also high in calories. This becomes a significant problem as our muscle mass naturally declines with age, a condition called sarcopenia, and movement slows down. When your body is less active and has less muscle to burn, energy consuming too many calories from fat can lead to unwanted weight gain. Even a small weight gain puts extra pressure on your knees, hips, and back joints that have already experienced much wear and tear over time. You might feel more aches and pains, find it harder to move, and sometimes think that's just old age joint pain. But in reality, it could be a consequence of increasing weight. Furthermore, weight gain also increases the risk of type 2 diabetes and worsens kidney function, two common health issues in older adults. I once met a viewer of Health 365, Ms. Carol, who was 68 years old. She always drank a glass of whole milk every evening, believing it would help her sleep well. She complained of chronic knee pain and a feeling of heaviness. After watching one of our videos, she decided to try switching to a different type of milk. In just a few weeks, she not only felt lighter in terms of digestion, but also noticed a significant reduction in her joint pain, something she never thought could be related to the milk she was drinking. Another thing many seniors don't realize is that they might have become lactose intolerant. Lactose is the natural sugar found in milk. As we get older, our bodies tend to produce less lactase, the enzyme needed to break down lactose in the gut. This means the milk you drink isn't fully digested, causing uncomfortable symptoms like bloating, gas cramps, and stomach upset. Because these symptoms are often mild or subtle, you might easily overlook them or blame them on other factors in your diet. Oh, I must have eaten something strange. Or, my stomach must be weaker these days. But in reality, that glass of milk could be the direct cause of your discomfort. Chronic gut inflammation due to lactose intolerance can negatively affect your body's ability to absorb nutrients, leading to fatigue and impacting your overall health. So what feels like comfort and familiarity, like that warm glass of whole milk, can actually be a hidden source of stress on your entire system. When your heart, digestion, and joints are already working harder after 60, it might be time to let whole milk go and replace it with something smarter. Don't worry, we'll soon discover some great alternatives. But first, let's move on to the next one. This one might surprise many people and seems wrapped in sweetness and nostalgia. Alright, let's move on to the next milk on our avoid list. And this one really comes as a shock to many because it's wrapped in sweetness, warmth, and beautiful family memories. We're talking about sweetened condensed milk. That little can of sweetened condensed milk can bring back countless memories. Family holidays gathered around rich desserts, the sweet taste of iced coffee on a hot summer day, or a creamy touch added to your morning coffee. Condensed milk has a long history and an important role in American cuisine, especially in recipes for baked goods, desserts, and even some traditional beverages. It offers a sense of comfort, a familiarity that's hard to describe. But inside that sweetness hides a real threat, especially for our bodies as we enter our golden years. What we need to clearly understand is, sweet doesn't always mean harmless, particularly once you've passed the age of 60. Let's be honest, just 1 tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk, yes, just one contains around 10 grams of added sugar. And let's be realistic, who uses just one spoonful when making coffee or a dessert? Typically, the amount used is many times that, turning something seemingly small into a huge amount of sugar entering your body. The Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, has repeatedly published studies showing that diets high in added sugar are directly linked to cognitive decline in older adults. Some researchers have even started calling Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes, a term emphasizing the deep connection between sugar metabolism disorders and brain health. When you consume concentrated sugar like condensed milk, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. Your pancreas goes into overdrive trying to produce insulin and remove that excess sugar from your bloodstream. Over time, this wear and tear doesn't just build up on your metabolism, but directly affects your brain. Constantly fluctuating blood sugar levels, insulin resistance in brain cells, and chronic inflammation caused by sugar can all damage nerve cells, impacting your ability to remember and process information. Have you been forgetting little things more often? Feeling brain fog, difficulty concentrating, or just more tired than usual even after enough sleep? Those aren't just senior moments. They could be clear signs that sugar is interfering with your cognitive clarity. And condensed milk, despite its cozy charm, is one of the worst offenders. On top of that, sweetened condensed milk is also hard on your digestive system. Its syrupy, thick texture slows down digestion, contributing to bloating, heaviness, and sluggishness. You might feel a significant dip in energy after eating or drinking something with condensed milk. Our gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria living in our intestines, plays an extremely vital role in overall health, from digestion to immunity and even mood. The excessive sugar in condensed milk can upset this microbiome balance, promoting the growth of harmful bacteria and causing inflammation in the gut. When your gut isn't healthy, your energy dips, your sleep gets disrupted, and everything just feels harder. When it comes to heart health, we often think immediately of saturated fats and cholesterol, but sugar is also a formidable foe. Sugar inflames your arteries, a key factor leading to atherosclerosis and heart disease. It also raises your triglyceride levels, another type of fat that's harmful to heart health. Regular sugar consumption quietly damages blood vessels, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke. You see, this isn't just about a tasty dessert now and then. It's about how those little habits done daily turn into real serious consequences for your health over time. We need to shift our mindset from just a little bit to long-term cumulative impact. So the next time you're about to add a spoonful of sweetened condensed milk to your coffee or favorite dessert, remember its hidden impacts on your brain, heart, and digestive system. It's time to take this syrupy sweetness more seriously and look for healthier alternatives. Don't worry, we'll talk about those great alternatives soon. But for now, let's move on to the next milk, one that seems very healthy at first glance, but hides a toxic surprise inside. Alright, let's move on to the next milk on our list to avoid. And this one is truly a master deceiver because it wears a healthy label, yet surprisingly contains a toxic hidden surprise. We're talking about rice milk. Rice milk sounds gentle, right? Plant-based, dairy-free. Seems perfect for seniors who are lactose intolerant or looking for a cow's milk alternative. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you rice milk might be one of the worst choices for older adults. What's the main ingredient in rice milk? Mostly white rice and water. And while that seems harmless in reality, what you're actually drinking is a glass of almost nothing your body truly needs, and something it definitely doesn't. For older adults, protein is paramount. As you age, your muscles naturally weaken, a condition called sarcopenia. This is a natural process, but the rate of weakening can be controlled or slowed down through proper nutrition and exercise. And to combat this muscle loss, you need enough high-quality protein. But 1 cup of typical rice milk usually offers less than 1 gram of protein. This is a big problem. Picture this: muscles are the foundation for your strength, balance, and mobility. Without enough protein, your muscles will weaken faster, leading to reduced strength, loss of balance, and greater difficulty with everyday activities. You might notice you're feeling more tired, that getting up from a chair feels harder than it used to, or you feel a shakiness when walking. That's your body calling out for support, and rice milk isn't giving it. It's like pouring water into a gas tank. Instead of actual fuel, it looks full, but won't help the engine run. But here's the real danger, and something few people know about: rice absorbs arsenic from the soil, a toxic heavy metal naturally present in the environment. And when rice is processed into milk, that arsenic can become more concentrated. A warning report from Consumer Reports clearly stated that long-term exposure to inorganic arsenic from rice-based products may lead to kidney damage, liver stress, and increased cancer risk, especially in vulnerable older adults with already weakened organs. Inorganic arsenic is the most toxic form of arsenic, and its accumulation in the body over time is a serious concern. You might think a small amount isn't significant, but chronic exposure accumulating over many years can lead to substantial negative health impacts. For older adults, the body's detoxification system functions less efficiently, making them more vulnerable to harmful substances like arsenic. This is a hidden risk that many consumers are not warned about when choosing rice milk, as it is often advertised as a natural and healthy option. To make matters worse, rice milk has a very high glycemic index (GI). This means it raises blood sugar levels rapidly, even though it's lactose-free. For seniors with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, this can be an absolute disaster. Even without lactose, the carbohydrates in rice milk are converted into glucose very quickly, causing a sudden spike in blood sugar. Constant blood sugar spikes and drops not only strain the pancreas, but can also worsen insulin resistance, making blood sugar control much more difficult. Some brands of rice milk even add sugar or syrup to improve the taste, turning this supposedly gentle milk into a real sugar bomb. Uncontrolled blood sugar fluctuations not only impact diabetes risk, but also negatively affect energy, mood, and cognitive function. You might feel tired, have difficulty concentrating, or become more irritable after drinking rice milk, and that could be linked to your blood sugar swings. So while rice milk wears a healthy and plant-friendly label inside, it lacks key nutrients your body needs to maintain strength and function. At the same time, it carries unpredictable hidden risks from arsenic and rapidly spiking blood sugar. Especially at this stage of life, your body doesn't need any more burdens or hidden risks. Don't let flashy advertising deceive you. Smart choices require you to read labels carefully and understand what you're putting into your body. Let's keep going, because the next milk might be sitting in your fridge right now, and it's even sneakier. Alright, we've gone through 3 types of milk you should avoid after 60. Now let's get to the last one on this list, a type that might be in your refrigerator right now, and it's even sneakier. That's flavored plant-based milks. Plant-based milks have become incredibly popular in recent years, and that's generally good news. Many people are looking for non-dairy options to suit their diet, personal preferences, or due to lactose intolerance. And so the market has exploded with a variety of appealing products: vanilla almond milk, chocolate oat milk, even coconut milk enhanced with flavors and vitamins. They look like a perfect health upgrade. Attractive packaging, fresh imagery, and promises like plant-based, heart-healthy, or rich in calcium. It's easy to get drawn in by these messages, believing we're making a smart choice for our bodies. But you know the important thing is to flip the label. When you do that, the truth spills out. Many of these flavored plant-based milks are nothing more than sweetened drinks in disguise. Let's look at the sugar content. Most of these flavored milks contain 10 to 15 grams of added sugar per cup. Do you know how much that is? About as much as a can of soda. Yes, a glass of vanilla plant milk in the morning can carry as much sugar as a can of Coca-Cola. And if you think, oh, that's fruit juice concentrate or cane syrup, sounds better than white sugar, think again. Your body doesn't know the difference between these types of sugars. Whether it's fructose from fruit concentrate or sucrose from cane, it's still sugar. They still spike your blood sugar, stress your pancreas, and increase inflammation in your brain and joints. A significant study published in Neurology found that older adults with high added sugar intake had significantly smaller brain volume and performed worse on memory tests. It's no longer just about diabetes or weight. Sugar is quietly changing how your brain works, and not in a good way. Chronic inflammation caused by sugar can damage nerve cells, affecting your ability to process information, memory, and concentration. You might feel sluggish, have difficulty concentrating in the afternoon, or feel your mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That could be linked to the hidden sugar in these healthy milks. But it's not only about sugar. These flavored milks often contain artificial gums, thickeners, and emulsifiers. These additives are included to make the milk feel creamier or to extend its shelf life. Ingredients like carrageenan, gellan gum, or locust bean gum are common names you'll see on the label. For a sensitive digestive system, especially over 60, these additives can cause various issues. They can lead to bloating, gas, irregular bowel habits, constipation, or diarrhea, and can even interfere with your body's natural hormone balance. Some recent research even suggests that these emulsifiers can alter your gut microbiome, causing chronic inflammation in the gut, a problem we know is closely linked to overall health, from immunity to mood and brain function. Finally, another important point many people overlook is the vitamin fortification in these milks. While the packaging might proudly advertise that the product is fortified with vitamin D, B12, or calcium, these synthetic vitamins are often in forms that your body struggles to absorb effectively. As we get older, our body's ability to absorb nutrients from food already declines. Relying on poorly bioavailable synthetic vitamin forms can make you think you're getting enough nutrients, but in reality, your body receives very little. This is not only a waste, but can also create a sense of confusion for your body and contribute to inflammation due to other additives. So the next time you see an eye-catching flavored plant milk carton on the shelf, remember to flip it over. Don't let flashy advertisements or convenience fool you. For your health, after 60, choosing an unsweetened, unflavored plant milk with a short, easy-to-understand ingredient list is key. And now that we've delved into the 4 types of milk to avoid, don't despair. Because the next part is where hope and delicious choices begin. We're going to shift gears to the good news, where you'll discover 4 smart milk choices that can truly support your health in these golden years. All right, now that we've looked directly at the hidden dangers in your refrigerator, you might be feeling a bit worried or even disappointed. But don't fret, because the next part is where everything becomes full of hope and truly delicious. Now we're going to explore 4 smart milk choices that can truly support your health after 60, helping you regain energy, improve digestion, and live more fully. Let's start with a powerful switch, a quiet superhero in the plant milk world: fermented soy milk. Soy milk isn't a new name, but I'm not talking about the regular soy milk you typically see in supermarkets, the kind often loaded with added sugar and additives. I'm talking about fermented soy milk. This is a concept many people aren't familiar with, but for older adults, it's one of the smartest milk choices you can make. Why fermented? The fermentation process transforms the soybeans, breaking down complex molecules, making it much easier for your body to digest and absorb nutrients. It's similar to how yogurt is made from cow's milk. Fermentation not only increases its nutritional value, but also creates new beneficial compounds while reducing the digestive irritants often found in unfermented soy. And when soy is fermented, it gives your body a double boost. It provides high-quality protein and also adds probiotics, the good bacteria your gut desperately needs. It's a powerful combination in one smooth, easy-to-drink beverage. Let's talk protein first. After 60, your body begins to lose muscle mass more quickly. This is a natural part of aging, a condition we call sarcopenia. Without enough high-quality protein, this rate of muscle loss accelerates, leading to reduced strength, loss of balance, and difficulty maintaining daily independence. That's why seniors need more high-quality protein, not less. And this is where fermented soy milk shines. It delivers complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to stay strong and functional. This is something many other plant milks don't offer. According to a study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, seniors who consume enough complete protein daily have a 40% lower risk of mobility-related disability. That means you can maintain your ability to walk, climb stairs, and engage in your favorite activities more easily. Imagine preparing your breakfast. Instead of pouring a nutritionally empty milk into your cereal bowl, you choose fermented soy milk. You're not just providing your body with energy, but also essential building blocks for your muscles, helping you maintain flexibility and strength every day. The benefits of fermented soy milk don't stop at protein. Soy naturally contains isoflavones, a group of plant compounds that gently mimic estrogen in the body. For women after menopause, this is especially important because isoflavones can help protect bone density, guarding against osteoporosis, a common and serious issue in this age group. But isoflavones aren't just for bones. For both men and women, studies published in the Brain Research Bulletin have shown that isoflavones can support memory, enhance cognitive sharpness, and even improve emotional balance. They act as antioxidants, protecting brain cells from damage and promoting communication between nerve cells. There are many misunderstandings surrounding soy and hormones, but modern science has shown that soy, especially in its fermented form, is safe and beneficial for most people when consumed in moderation. And here's where fermentation works its magic. When soy is fermented, it becomes much easier to digest. This makes fermented soy milk an excellent choice for those who often experience bloating, gas, or sluggish digestion. The fermentation process also creates and adds probiotics or good bacteria. Your gut needs these good bacteria to reduce inflammation, support immunity, and improve mood and sleep. Increasing research shows that gut health is deeply tied to brain health, a connection known as the gut-brain axis. When your gut is healthy, it can produce important neurotransmitters, reduce systemic inflammation, and help your brain function optimally. A balanced gut microbiome will help your body absorb nutrients more effectively, fight off pathogens, and even positively influence the production of serotonin, a crucial hormone for mood and sleep. A warm glass of fermented soy milk in the morning or evening isn't just comforting. It's also a comprehensive supportive therapy for your health. Fermented soy milk is cholesterol-free, very low in saturated fat, and offers countless outstanding benefits. If you've been relying on traditional dairy or even skipping milk altogether due to digestive issues, this single change could give your body the building blocks it's been missing. Look for unsweetened or low-sugar fermented soy milk products to maximize the benefits. You can usually find them in health food stores or the refrigerated section of larger supermarkets. Ready for another gentle upgrade? Let's talk about a milk that's light, easy on the stomach, and quietly powerful for both the brain and heart. All right, after exploring the power of fermented soy milk, let's move on to another option. A gentle yet incredibly powerful ally for your health, unsweetened almond milk. At first glance, unsweetened almond milk might seem too thin, too light, making you wonder if it can really do much. But don't let its simple appearance fool you. Unsweetened almond milk is one of the cleanest, most senior-friendly options available on the market. Especially if you're watching your heart health, memory, or digestive system, this is a top choice. When buying almond milk, the most important thing is to choose the unsweetened variety and check the ingredient list. Look for one with as few ingredients as possible. Ideally just almonds, water, and perhaps a touch of salt or a natural stabilizer like gellan gum or sunflower lecithin if needed. Steer clear of products with added sugar, artificial flavors, or too many complex additives. A good brand will typically have a simple and clear ingredient list. Let's start with what unsweetened almond milk doesn't have. No cholesterol, great for heart health. Almost no saturated fat, helps maintain healthy blood vessels. And most importantly, no added sugar, which means it won't spike your blood sugar, stress your pancreas, or leave you feeling tired or with brain fog, as sweetened milks often do. Remember what we discussed about sugar's impact on the brain. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults who reduced added sugar in their diets saw significant improvements in memory, mood, and verbal recall in as little as 12 weeks. That's real measurable change just from cutting the sugar. Unsweetened almond milk is a simple yet incredibly effective step to achieve this. It helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce the risk of insulin resistance, and creates optimal conditions for brain function. But here's where almond milk truly shines. It's rich in vitamin E. Vitamin E is a powerful fat-soluble antioxidant that plays a crucial role in protecting your brain cells from oxidative damage. Oxidative stress is a natural process in the body, but when it becomes excessive, it can damage cells, contributing to aging and the development of neurodegenerative diseases. Research from the Archives of Neurology found that seniors with higher vitamin E intake had a significantly lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Think of vitamin E as an invisible shield for your brain, protecting those precious nerve cells sip by sip. Getting enough vitamin E not only helps protect memory and cognitive function, but also supports skin and eye health. And then there's the digestion factor. Unsweetened almond milk is naturally easy on the stomach. It's lactose-free, a common culprit for bloating and discomfort for many older adults. It doesn't cause that heavy or distended feeling like some other milks. For seniors who often feel bloated after dairy or have irregular bowel movements, this milk often brings quiet relief. It goes down light and smooth without irritation, helping maintain comfort. This also helps your body absorb nutrients better, as your digestive system isn't struggling with hard-to-digest components. With just about 30-40 calories per cup, unsweetened almond milk is also incredibly ideal if you're watching your weight or managing blood sugar. If you're craving flavor, don't worry. Instead of choosing artificial flavored almond milk with added sugar, you can absolutely add flavor smartly at home. Just add a sprinkle of cinnamon, a few drops of real vanilla extract, or a bit of unsweetened cocoa powder to your glass of almond milk. That way you maintain complete control over the amount of sugar and additives you consume while still enjoying your favorite delicious flavors. Unsweetened almond milk is incredibly versatile. You can pour it into your cereal, blend it into nutritious smoothies, add it to coffee or tea, or even use it as an ingredient in healthy recipes. It provides lightness, nutrition, and protection without compromising on flavor or convenience. Now, if you're looking for something a little creamier, something that supports your bones and even helps you sleep better, let's move on to a deeply nourishing choice: calcium-fortified oat milk. All right, we've explored the benefits of fermented soy milk and unsweetened almond milk. Now let's talk about another milk that's growing in popularity, but to get real benefits for your bones and sleep, you'll need to choose the right kind. That's calcium-fortified oat milk. Oats are a wonderful grain, and when made into milk, they offer a natural creamy flavor and a comforting feel. But what truly makes oat milk a smart choice for older adults is when it's fortified with calcium and vitamin D. You see, after 60, bone loss speeds up significantly, especially in women post-menopause. This is why so many seniors suffer fractures from what used to be simple slips or bumps. Osteoporosis is a silent enemy, weakening your bones from within, making them brittle and fragile. But here's the good news: calcium and vitamin D can slow that bone thinning dramatically. According to a meta-analysis published in The Lancet, older adults who consumed calcium with vitamin D daily reduced their fracture risk by up to 30%. And that's exactly what calcium-fortified oat milk offers: solid bone support in a smooth, naturally sweet drink that's easy to enjoy any time of day. Calcium is the main mineral that builds bones, while vitamin D plays a crucial role in helping your body absorb calcium effectively. If you lack vitamin D, no matter how much calcium you consume, your bones will struggle to absorb it fully. Therefore, this combination in calcium-fortified oat milk is an excellent strategy to protect your skeletal system in your later years. But the benefits of oat milk don't just stop at bone health. Oats contain beta-glucan, a special type of soluble fiber that has been shown to have incredible benefits for heart health. Beta-glucan works by binding to cholesterol in your gut and helps flush it out of your body before it can be absorbed into your bloodstream. A clinical trial reviewed in Nutrition Reviews showed that just 3 grams of beta-glucan per day could help reduce LDL bad cholesterol by 5% to 10%. This means you could see better heart health without medication, just by choosing the right milk. For older adults, maintaining healthy cholesterol levels is extremely important to reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, and circulation-related problems. Calcium-fortified oat milk isn't just a delicious drink. It's also part of an active heart protection strategy. Oat milk is also incredibly gentle on digestion. Like almond milk, it's lactose-free, helping to avoid bloating and stomach discomfort that many experience with cow's milk. If you choose clean brands, they also won't contain unnecessary additives. And here's a secret many people overlook: drinking warm oat milk before bed can actually support deeper sleep. Its smooth texture and natural carbohydrates help stimulate the release of serotonin and melatonin, the body's crucial sleep hormones. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that helps improve mood and create a relaxed feeling, while melatonin is the hormone that regulates your body's sleep-wake cycle, that calming effect on your nervous system. It's real. It helps you relax, reduce stress, and fall asleep more easily. Quality sleep is a key factor for older adults' overall health, impacting memory, mood, energy, and the body's recovery ability. When choosing oat milk, always look for calcium-fortified, clearly stated, and check the nutrition facts label to ensure it has no added sugar. Reputable brands are usually transparent about their ingredients and nutritional content. Some popular and trustworthy brands in the US include Oatly Original or full-fat versions. Can be good if unsweetened Chobani Oat or Planet Oat. Just remember to choose the unsweetened or original versions without added sugars. Calcium-fortified oat milk is a great choice to add to coffee, cereal, smoothies, or simply to enjoy a warm glass before bed. And now let's look at something even more surprising: a milk packed with omega-3 fatty acids that fights inflammation and protects your joints and brain. Most people don't even consider it, but it could become your new favorite milk. All right, we've reached the final hidden gem on our list of smart milk choices for your health. You might not see it in every fridge, but flax milk is quietly becoming one of the best-kept secrets for seniors who want to age well and fully. Flaxseed has long been known as a small but powerful superfood. When processed into milk, it creates a light, moderately creamy drink, and most importantly, it's packed with something your body absolutely needs, especially after 60 omega-3 fatty acids. Flax milk is an excellent option for those seeking a plant-based milk free from common allergens like tree nuts, almonds, cashews, or soy. It offers a neutral flavor, easily blending into your favorite foods and drinks without altering the main taste. More specifically, flax milk contains ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3. ALA is an essential fatty acid, meaning your body cannot produce it on its own and must obtain it from your diet. And why is ALA so important? Because it plays an extremely crucial role in fighting inflammation, supporting joint function, protecting your brain, and even boosting your mood. As we get older, low-grade chronic inflammation often quietly builds up in the body. You may feel it as soreness in your knees, morning joint stiffness, brain fog in your thinking, or just that dragging sense of fatigue that doesn't go away. Chronic inflammation is at the root of many age-related diseases, including arthritis, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Omega-3s act like a natural fire extinguisher, helping to calm that inflammation before it turns into something worse. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that older adults with higher omega-3 levels performed significantly better on memory and attention tests and reported less joint pain and stiffness too. This demonstrates that the positive impact of omega-3s isn't limited to just one aspect, but is comprehensive. And the great thing is that flax milk delivers ALA without the fishy taste or cholesterol of marine oils. This makes it an ideal choice for vegetarians, vegans, or simply those who don't enjoy seafood. But that's not all. Most flax milks on the market today are also fortified with other important nutrients like calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin B12. These three nutrients are extremely crucial for older adults: calcium and vitamin D. As we discussed with oat milk, they are key to maintaining strong bones and preventing osteoporosis. Vitamin B12. This is an essential vitamin for healthy nerve function, energy production, and red blood cell formation. Many older adults can have difficulty absorbing vitamin B12 from food due to decreased stomach acid. Supplementing B12 through fortified flax milk is a great way to ensure you get enough of this vital nutrient, helping maintain energy, prevent anemia, and support cognitive function. This combination in flax milk provides a comprehensive nutritional package supporting strong bones, stable nerve function, and efficient energy metabolism. Unlike some other milks, flax milk is naturally low in calories and completely lactose-free, making it gentle for sensitive stomachs. It blends perfectly into coffee smoothies, cereal, or any recipe where you would use milk. It leaves no heaviness behind, just clean plant-based nourishment that your body recognizes and appreciates. You can use flax milk to make morning smoothies combined with fruits, greens, and another protein source for a fully nutritious breakfast. Coffee or tea creates a smooth texture and adds nutrients without added sugar or saturated fat. Cereal replaces regular cow's milk for a fiber and omega-3 rich meal. Or baking, cooking, it's a great non-dairy option for recipes. Flax milk is a prime example of how smart nutritional choices can bring profound benefits to your overall health. It's living proof of the saying, small but mighty. Now that we've explored the 4 best milks for senior health, let's bring it all together with a warm and empowering message to help you move forward, one smart choice at a time. We've come a long way discovering surprising facts about seemingly familiar milks. You've learned which ones to avoid and which ones can be wonderful allies for your health after 60. But remember, health is a big picture, and the type of milk you drink is just one small but important piece of that puzzle. To truly thrive and fully enjoy your golden years, we need to look at a holistic lifestyle. Because the truth is, you can't just change one small habit and expect all health problems to vanish. It requires a proactive, comprehensive approach. Milk, whether it's cow's milk or plant-based, is only a small part of your overall diet. It provides some important nutrients, but it can't replace the diversity of a balanced diet. After 60, focusing on whole, unprocessed foods becomes more crucial than ever. Prioritize colorful fruits and vegetables. They contain countless vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, essential elements to fight inflammation, support your immune system, and maintain energy. Try to eat at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily, diversifying types to get a full range of different nutrients. Lean protein. In addition to protein-rich plant milks like fermented soy milk, add other sources of lean protein such as skinless chicken, fish, especially omega-3. Rich fatty fish like salmon, sardines, beans, lentils, and nuts protein is key to maintaining muscle mass and mobility. Healthy fats from avocados, extra virgin olive oil, nuts, and seeds are essential for brain health, heart health, and absorbing fat-soluble vitamins. And whole grains: choose whole wheat bread, oats, brown rice instead of refined grains. They provide fiber, help stabilize blood sugar, support digestion, and reduce the risk of heart disease. Many older adults in the U.S. tend to consume too many processed foods, fast food, and sweets. Instead, adopting scientifically proven eating patterns like the Mediterranean diet or the DASH diet dietary approaches to stop hypertension can bring tremendous benefits. Both of these diets focus on plant-based foods, lean protein, and healthy fats, while limiting sugar, unhealthy fats, and processed foods. Nutrition is the foundation, but movement is the driving force. For older adults, exercise isn't just about staying in shape. It's also about maintaining independence and quality of life. Strength training. This is incredibly important to combat sarcopenia, muscle loss. You don't need to lift heavy weights. Exercises using body weight or light weights or resistance bands can help build and maintain muscle mass. Aim for at least 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week. Balance exercises. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults. Simple exercises like standing on one foot, walking in a straight line, or practicing Tai Chi can significantly improve balance and coordination. Light physical activity. Brisk walking, swimming, cycling, or yoga are excellent ways to improve cardiovascular health, boost energy, and reduce stress. Try to be active for at least 30 minutes most days of the week. Regular physical activity not only helps your body become stronger, but also has a positive impact on your mental well-being, reducing the risk of depression, improving sleep, and enhancing cognitive function. Make movement an indispensable part of your day, even if it's just small things like walking around your house or gardening. Did you know that many older adults are often mildly dehydrated without realizing it? As we age, our sense of thirst can diminish and our bodies don't retain water as efficiently as before. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, dizziness, and worsen kidney and digestive problems. Make drinking water a priority. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water, about 2 liters every day, and more if you're physically active or live in a hot climate. Small tips: always carry a water bottle with you. Set reminders on your phone to drink water. Drink water before meals to help you feel fuller and aid digestion. And hydrate through foods by eating plenty of high water content fruits and vegetables. Physical health and mental well-being are closely linked. Good nutrition, like what we've discussed about milk, can positively influence mood and brain function. But nourishing your spirit is equally important. Social connection. Stay in touch with friends and family, join clubs or community groups. Social isolation can lead to depression and cognitive decline. Mental engagement. Keep your brain active by reading books, learning a new skill, solving crosswords, or playing brain-stimulating games. Stress management. Chronic stress can negatively impact every system in your body. Practicing meditation, yoga, deep breathing exercises, or dedicating time to hobbies can help reduce stress. Quality sleep. Sleep is a time for your body and mind to recover. Establish a regular sleep schedule and create an optimal bedroom environment. Finally, and most importantly, always remember that the information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Before making any significant changes to your diet or lifestyle, especially if you have any chronic health conditions, always consult your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can provide personalized advice based on your specific health status and needs. Regular health checkups are also essential to monitor key indicators and detect health issues early. You see, choosing a smart milk is just the beginning. When you combine it with a balanced diet, regular exercise, adequate hydration, and a sharp mind, you will truly unlock your potential to live fully and independently in your golden years. Now let's bring it all together with a powerful and inspiring message so you can start your journey today. At this stage of life, every small decision carries a little more weight. And something as simple as the milk you pour into your morning coffee, well, it's no longer just a habit. It's either helping your body stay strong and independent or slowly working against it. Today you've learned about 4 common milks that might be quietly harming your heart, joints, digestion, and even your memory. But more importantly, you've discovered 4 simple swaps. 4 quiet, powerful choices that can strengthen your bones, protect your brain, and bring comfort without compromise. And the beautiful part, you don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with one small switch. Maybe tomorrow morning you reach for fermented soy milk instead of that familiar carton of whole milk. Or you add a splash of unsweetened almond milk to your tea, knowing it's nourishing your heart while you sip. You deserve to feel light, clear-headed, and in control. Not just today, but every day forward. Aging doesn't mean giving up your favorite routines. It means making those routines smarter. And when you choose foods that truly support you, your body and your spirit will thank you in ways you never expected. If this video spoke to you, if it gave you even one idea you can try, I'd love to hear it. Leave a comment below and let me know which milk you're planning to switch to. Just type the word STRONG if you're ready to take that step. And if you found this helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Here we're building a space for seniors who want to live well, stay sharp, and feel proud of every choice they make one day at a time. Here's to strong bones, clear minds, and a better tomorrow. Starting with what's in your cup today.